Costco takeaway review. Oh yes. Right. Mandingo. Oh yes, Mandingos. Welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, and thank you for joining me on another foodie Friday night video. Today we're taking a drive through to the town of Gateshead, and we're going to go into the big warehouse wholesaler shop. I think that's where it is. It's called Costco. Yeah, it's like a members shop, so hopefully we can sign up and join the membership when we get there. I've been told of a few people that when you get to the end of the shop, you can get some nice food like pizzas, hot dogs, jacket potatoes with chili on, and a few other things. So yeah, let's make our way to Costco. We'll have a look around the shop. Mrs. Blot's shooting to buy some things. She's doing the camera work at the minute. And at the end, we'll get some food and we'll do some serious Borussia Mönchengladbach. Okay then, my fansexuals, I'll see you when we get to Costco. You better believe I will.
Hey mate, do us a favour and sell us your glass jawbone. Your glass jawbone.
Oh, that was absolute hell on earth for this Mandingo. I hate shopping. Mrs. Blot, she's in pure heaven. She loves it. And our two daughters, my two stepdaughters, Brogan and Demi. Them love all that kind of shit. Oh, God. But the good thing is, we're at the end now. At the till's getting served, which means we can now get some scrandingo by Fandingos. I've just quickly popped outside to have a bit crack on with you. It's really busy, and I didn't want to be holding my camera and talking in there. Yeah, I had a quick look at the menu. You can get a double chicken burger for £4 something. I'm going to try a few things. I noticed you can get a slice, I think it's like a large slice of pepperoni pizza for £1.99, so I'll try that. And then you can get jacket potato with chili on as well. So yeah, I'll try them three things: chicken burger, pizza slice, and jacket potato with chili. You better believe it, Mandingos. However then, let's get back round, because Mrs. Blot, she should have been served by now, and she'll be wondering where this handsome bugger is. You know it makes sense, are we?
Cheese on?
Cheese and chili.
How about that? Right, men.
Chicken burger.
Then chicken burger. Chicken bake with bacon.
Oh, I was going to get pizza. I'll get that instead then.
Something different, isn't it?
Why, aye.
Is that right?
That'll ding dong do for this Mandingo. Rice. Oh, I've just dropped the bastard.
Look, it's in the bar.
Yes, my spam dingoes. Perfect little spot here to do the takeaway review. Let's have a quick look and see what we've got. Mrs. Blott got me this instead of the pita slice. Chicken and bacon bake, whatever that is. Looks decent. Also got the chicken burger. Double chicken burger. Looks as good as anything you get from, you know, like from a pizza shop or a burger van. This one will be the jacket potato with cheese and chilli. Yeah, snout wrong with that, guys. It looks absolutely snout wrong with that. Right, I'm going to quickly pop over to the car because Mrs. Blott's got us a black coffee, a good old black cock, if you know what I'm talking about. When I bring it back, I'll be sitting down here and we will be diving into some serious Borussia Mönchengladbach. You better believe it will. Little shits. I've just get me coffee. There was two birds eating me chicken bake. Unbelievable. Oh, they've pulled it out the tin foil. They were just starting to peck away at it. Before I managed to press record, they flew off because they heard me running over. The little bastards. I'm sorry for swearing, guys. That's not going to stop this man dingo getting stuck into it. It doesn't look like they've took any bites out of it. No, that looks okay. I think they literally just managed to open the tin foil and pulled it out, and they were just about to start and eat it, and then they've seen me coming over. So yeah, oh god, it's all happening on the Blot Outdoor Show. Right, let's get this camera set up because I am Hank Marvin. Rice cakes. So here we go, guys. Time to get stuck into this takeaway food from Costco. I'm going to try this first, what the birds were trying to eat. This is the chicken and bacon slice. Mrs. Blott chose this for me instead of a slice of pizza because I have pizza all the time. Let's cut into it. See what it's all about. Yeah, like a crispy batter. Sorry about the noise off the buses. Chicken and bacon inside. Yeah, quite nice. Yeah, very tasty. Feels a little bit weird in my mouth because the butter, it feels like and it tastes like, you know when you get the apple pies, the hot apple pies from McDonald's. It looks and feels in your mouth, our matron, just like that. Yeah, really nice, guys. The total price altogether for these three things and a large black cock, sorry guys, a large black coffee was £12.83. So you can't go wrong, dingo man dingoes, as they say in the southeastern region of Mongolia. It's a decent price. Yeah, I mean, that's only half of it. You know, it was that long. I think this was £3 something by itself. So it's a bit like IKEA, you know, for the prices. You are getting good value for money. Nothing wrong with that, guys. Dip it in the chilli. Oh yes. Very nice indeed. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I've put a bit down there for the birds. Because they were just about to eat that chicken Bohemian Rhapsody. Right then guys, now let's try the chicken burger. This was about £4.30, something like that. Nice brioche bone, the old brioche-ski. Cheese, 2 chicken burgers, tomato, lettuce, mayonnaise. Looks as good as anything you get from a burger van. Let's dive in. Yeah, not bad at all. It's got a nice taste about it. Nice and big. Sometimes you go to places, definitely McDonald's, and you look at the photograph and it shows you, doesn't it, a nice thick burger, and when you get it, it just looks like shite. That is a nice thick, succulent, juicy double chicken burger. The old Chicone Weaver burger. So far, I'm really impressed. Now, I wasn't even going to come here today. I didn't want to come. But Mrs. Block was saying, come on man, when you get to the end, you can buy some food and you can do a takeaway review. And I said, come on, let's get cracking. That'll ding dang do for this Mandingo. You better believe it will. Honestly, really, really good. If I ordered this in the house, yeah, if I ordered this in the house, you know, with some fries to come from like a local kebab house or a pizza shop or a chicken shop, I would be happy with that, yeah. I would be quite happy with that. Definitely for £4. Can't go wrong, dingo mandingos, as they say in the mountain villages of Patagonia. Absolutely snout wrong with that, if you know what I'm talking to snout. Same. £12.80 for all that, and a large coffee. Oh. Well, it's now time to try the jacket potato with chili and cheese. It does look pretty good, yeah. You go to these jacket potato vans and that looks just as good. is what you get from the vans. I'm ramming the food down, and then I nearly choke on my coffee, the old Jurgen coffee. Right, here we go. Let's try this jacket potato. Do you eat the skin? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. There we go. Let's get some chilli on there, guys. Oh yes, nice hot steaming jacket potato with chilli and cheese. Do you know what? That's really nice. Yeah, not too spicy. A little bit of a tingle on the old tongue dingo, but yeah, not too bad. I mean, I like spicy food, but not everyone does. That chilli, it's not like a homemade chilli, what you would make in the house. It tastes like, you know when you get like a tin, like a can of stag chilli. It tastes just like that, but I don't mind. I like a can of stag chilli now and again. The jacket potato is cooked to perfection. The only thing, these knife and forks are not very good. Guys. Yes, look at that. Yeah, really, really good. I think if I was working in there, I'd be having a jacket potato every day. Well, not everyone can go there at Costco. It's the first time I've been. But there's always somebody you know who's got a card, a membership card, and you can borrow it and go in. If you can, get yourself in, guys, and try some of this Grand Dingo. You can't go wrong dingo mandingos, as I say in the south of France. Like I say, you could have got pizza. There were some other things and all. I can't remember now. You get ice creams, pop, cups of tea. Really good. I really enjoyed it. In fact, I said it was a bit like IKEA, you know, for the price, where it's value for money, but the food quality is miles better than what you get at IKEA. It's really good, guys. I've been pleasantly surprised. Oh, time to wrap the old Scordingos up. My fan sexualities. I'm just going to pick this up and dive in. Yeah. Value for money. Definitely, definite value for money. £12.83 for 3 things. Bus drivers. £12.83 for all this. Spot on. Portion size, nothing wrong with it. Decent size jack and potato, plenty chilli, double chicken burger. Food quality, really, really good. A million times better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be bag average, you know what I mean? So, and even the coffee's nice. That's a decent coffee. So weighing everything up, guys, you know, the price, the portion size, the food quality, and like my expectation of what I thought it was going to be to what I've actually getting, it's going to be another high score. I'm going to give it a 9.3, yeah. Now a 9.3 is a massive score just for getting some food from a warehouse shop, if you know what I'm talking about here. So there you go, guys. Costco's at Gateshead in the northeast of England. Lovely Scrandingo, good value for money. It's a 9.3 from this man Dingo. You know, it makes total sense. Well, guys, I'm now going to drive home. Join me later on. For you, it'll be a couple of Winnie Mandelas. Join me in the back of the Blockmobile, and we're going to do a world famous, not whiskey, we're going to do a world famous rum review. Oh yes, a nice little rum dingo, Mandingos. I'll see you back in mine. Right. Yes, guys, thank you for joining me in the back of the Blockmobile for a world famous, not whiskey, like I said, it's a world famous rum review. This time I've got Old J cherry spiced rum, the old rum dingo. This was kindly bought for me from my lovely granddaughter, Layla Rose. Thank you, Layla. I love your flower more than anything in the world. She bought me like a 4-pack, the old 4-pack Shakur. So I think I'll keep these little rums and keep doing one each week after the takeaway review ski. Yeah, I've never had this before. To be honest, I've never had many rums, but the rums I've been trying over the last few weeks, I've been really enjoying them just as much as the whiskies. So yeah, that could be the future for me. Whiskey reviews, rum reviews, even some brandy ones. Yeah, I've enjoyed a couple of nice brandies as well. I tell you what we'll do, guys. We will do, famous Cub Dingo at the ready, we will do the rum review ski first. Then after, we'll talk some shite. We'll answer a little question. You better believe we will. And then right at the very end, we will do the fans clips. I'll show you some fans clips. Right, come on then. Let's get this popped in, the old famous Cub Dingo, my Mandy Dingles. You know it makes total sense. Brrr, it's getting cold now, isn't it? Winter's creeping in. It's mad because I'm here in the car and I've only just came walking out my house and I feel cold. Yet when I go wild camping up in the hills or, you know, stealth camping behind a sign or behind some biffa bins or wherever I am, I don't really feel cold when I go out camping. I think because you're mentally up for it, you know what I mean? You're all psyched up to go out for a camp. Plus you've got your good gear on as well. You know, your down jackets, and I've got my thermal underpanty girdles on, if you know what I'm talking about. Come on then, guys. Let's get this popped in the old famous Cub Dingo. Old J cherry spiced rum. Oh, yes. Ha ha. You know it makes absolute sense, guys. Total sense. And here we go. Let's get the old schneckeroni in. Yeah, well, state the obvious. It's got a sherry smell. Sorry, cherries. Sherry's when I do the whiskey, isn't it? You get a lot of the whiskies with a sherry taste. No, that's got an obvious, strong cherry smell. But not just cherry. Smells like another fruit mixed in with that. Let's have another sniff up my Nostradamus, guys. I would say like a lemon. No, hold on. More like a lime, yeah. Like a cherry and like a lime. I wasn't expecting that. I was just expecting a big cherry Snifferoonie. Yeah. Obviously, you can smell its rum as well. It's like rum, cherry, lime. Yeah. I'm surprised by that lime being in there, but it's very nice. It's making me think I'm going to really enjoy it. So that's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. Ricicles. Yeah. Cherry straight away as well. It's so obvious. It's not very subtle. It's a really strong cherry taste, but also quite a bit of vanilla. The old vanilla ice. See, like I've said before, I'm no expert with rums and brandies, but I think all these years and all them wasky reviews I've done over the last 4 or 5 years since I had the channel, it is actually helping us doing the rum review skis, because getting the flavours is getting the flavours, isn't it? It doesn't matter what kind of drink you're having. But yeah, definite vanilla, obviously sherry. I can taste that it's a rum instead of a wasky. So it's a nice pleasant change for me. Rather than doing waskies all the time, I'm thoroughly enjoying that rum taste-a-rooney. Down the hatch, guys. You don't get much in these miniatures. Oh, that's really nice. Now I said like a lemon, didn't I? No, I didn't. I said like a lime. Like a lime up the old Nostradamus. Yeah. I'm getting like the zest of a lime there in the taste. Like a nice, crisp, fresh, citrusy, like a lemon, like a lime. I keep saying lemon. The old Keith lemon. Like a lime zest taste mixed in with the cherry. Obviously the rum. And quite a bit vanilla as well. That's really nice. I don't know if I've said this already. A full-size bottle of this will set you back round about the £25 skid mark. Sorry guys, I mean mark. Yeah, around about the £25 mark. If you shop around, I think you can get it for £24 or £23. So yeah, between £23 and £25 for all J cherry spice rum. Now I've really enjoyed that. It's a nice refreshing change. So I'm going to give it a decent score. Yeah, it hasn't blown my mind, but it's been very enjoyable. I would say that's the kind of rum a lady, not a lady of the night. Well, if a lady of the night wants to try one, she can. Do you know what I mean? But I would say like a woman, you know, young lasses going out in the drink, 18, 19, 20-year-old. That would be like an easy sipping drink for a woman. I'm pretty sure some women can knock the whiskey back just like this Mandingo. But you know where I'm coming from, don't you? I think it will be an enjoyable spirit for a lovely lady. Yeah, that's a good way to explain it. Old J cherry spice rum. So I'm going to give that a very good, a very respectable 8. A straight 8 out of 10 dingo Mandingos. Yeah, really enjoyed it. It would actually be nice with a mixer, you know, a nice little bit of Pepsi or something like that in there. But I like to drink it neat. Yeah, Old J cherry. It's 8 out of 10 from this Mandingo. Well, guys, it's time to talk some shite now. Yes, I had a couple of things to talk about, and my mind has gone blankety blank. Check pen and book as usual. Why I'm some Les Dennis. I had 2 things to talk about. Right, one was a question of someone. The other thing might come back to us. If not, I might have to pause for a second while I think on what I was going to talk about. Yeah, but one was a question of a guy. He wasn't being an arsehole or anything like that. I think he was just genuinely asking me this question. And if he is asking me this question, which he did, I don't think he's been watching the Blot Outdoor Show for a long time, because he would know the answer. Anyway, the question is, am I not getting sick He said, Mandingo, Chris, you must be getting sick. You must be as sick as a dog. Having to keep going out wild camping, stealth camping twice a week. Definitely with the bad weather coming in now. It's getting cold, it's getting freezing. He went, you must be sick. And he even put in brackets, hell on earth. Well, mate, you couldn't be any further wrong, dingo, Mandingo, as they say in the Doodine. It's heaven on earth for this Mandingo. I absolutely love it. This is not me giving it the big licks. No, sir, I've been very fortunate. But for you, you know, long-time followers of the Blot Outdoor Show, you know the score. It wasn't that long ago, I was working full-time in the factory. I was one of the greediest men in the factory. Me, little schmick, cowboy Chris likes his overtime. There's a Polish lad called Andrew Skipinski. He is the greediest man on planet Earth. But fair play to him. Yeah, he loves the overtime. But I was up there with Skipinski, not quite as much. I think I might have been number 2 behind him for the overtime. So yeah, working full-time in the factory, doing all the overtime. Then I had like my own little cleaning round, my own little cleaning business. I done carpet cleaning, oven cleaning. I done empty houses after builders had been in, getting everything, you know, spotless clean. Obviously ready for the new tenants coming in. Cleaning skid marks out of the toilets. Toilet brush in one hand, sandwich in the other. This Mandingo didn't care. You've got to earn money for your family if you want to have a nice Christmas and get away in a little holder in the summertime and things like that. Yeah. So me now going out and doing 2 camps a week, and I've been very fortunate. Like I said, I'm not giving the big one. I hate braggers. There's nothing worse than big-headed people that brag and like to shove it in the face, shove it in your face, you know, how well they're doing. Definitely if you're struggling yourself and you've got some big-headed bastard. Sorry for the language, guys. There's been a bit swearing in this video, but you know where I'm coming from, don't you? So there's no way on earth I'm being like that. I'm just answering the question and telling you the truth. I'm absolutely loving it. So this job that I've got now, it isn't hell on earth, it's heaven on earth. Yeah, I'm so lucky. Instead of going to the factory and doing loads of overtime, working 10, 12-hour shifts every day, before work or after work, cleaning ovens and shitty toilets and piss-stained carpets, do you know what I mean? I'm getting to come camping 2 nights a week, and then 1 night a week, I'm stuffing my face with a takeaway, and I'm sitting in the Blockmobile, enjoying a nice rum or a whiskey, talking to you absolute legends. So, yeah, I hope that answers that, mate. It ain't hell on earth. I'm very lucky. I see myself as the luckiest man in the world to have a job like this and have the best subscribers a YouTuber could wish for. Right, like I said, my mind has gone blankety blank. Give me a seconder. I'm going to press pause on the old camaraderie. And when I bring it back, I'll have thought of the other thing I was going to say. Why I'm some brains of Britain. I'm back. Blot Outdoor Show is back in the Blockmobile. As you can see, it's still a bit of a mess in here. I've still got me airbed there off my last car camp. I think I'm going to do a car camp next week sometime, so I might as well leave that in. Yeah, it's a bit scruffy, guys, but that's what I bought this car for, you know. Obviously to be the family car, but also for getting out and doing me car camps. Chucking the dogs in the back, getting the dogs down the beach or over the fields. I had someone, this is not what I'm going to talk about, by the way, now. I'm just deciding to talk some shite. I had someone bitching onto us. It was a woman. Not very often I get women bitching on. It's normally blokes, you know, so-called tough guy blokes. Oh, Mandingo, are you doing this? Are you doing that? Do you know what I mean? But it was a woman giving us some shit, saying, I think I must have been doing a takeaway review, and I must have been standing at the back of the Blockmobile, doing a bit scrandingoing on me food, a bit munching Gladback. And you could see where there was a few dog hairs. Why, Dennis, the pug, He's like that light brown colour. So if his hair's going in your clothes or in the back of the car, you can see them as clear as day. Oh, it doesn't look nice, that. It doesn't look nice, that. Mandingo, dog hairs lying around your car and eating your food. I don't like watching that. I felt like saying something like, well, if you don't like watching, don't. But obviously I didn't. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to speak rude to a lady, to a woman. I've been brought up with better manners than that, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, just, that's what this car's for. Do you know what I mean? I've brought this car to be part of the channel for the outdoors, Blot Outdoors. So this channel is for the outdoors world, getting over the lakes, getting up them hills. When I'm not recording, getting out with the dogs. If the car gets dirty, it gets dirty. I can always get it valeted if I feel like it. But yeah, I think I'll let this car go a little bit more scruffy before I get it cleaned. You know what I mean, guys? There's nothing flash about me. There's nothing posh about this Mandingo. Right then, the other thing I'm going to talk about, just something to address. It's with the Blot Outdoors merch shop. Yeah, I've had a couple of people recently, just over the last couple of days, they've emailed us saying that they've ordered items off the Blot Outdoors merch shop. Just wondering if my items is coming soon. Chris, it's been like a few days. I thought I might have had it by now. I'm not being awful saying this. You don't email me about the merch. I'll tell you in a second. I'll put it across there in a minute. Who you can email for advice on that. See, what I do is I use a local company. They're based in Sunderland, where I live, in the city of Sunderland. They've got a little building opposite the Stadium of Light. You know, the home of one of the greatest football clubs in the world, Sunderland AFC. It's called merchbitch.com. So I use this local company, which I think is a good idea. It's a local, small, family-run company. So rather than using a big, corporation where they don't give a shit, this is a local, family-run business, which that goes down really well in my book, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so they take all the orders. They set the whole website up for me. When you take an order, when you make an order, I should say, they take the orders. They do the printing, they print the t-shirts or the hoodies, the kids stuff, the lady stuff, drinking mugs. Them, if you want one of them, guys, you can get them on there. But there's ones with like, whiskey time. There's one with a little mix picture on. There's one with my picture. Loads of stuff. Coffee mugs, whiskey mugs, woolly hats. I think there's even like oven glove on. The oven glove of self-love. Yeah, loads of bits and pieces. And there's more things getting added on all the time. Yeah, so when people make an order, that goes through to Merch Bitch. Them take the order, the print, the t-shirts, the hoodies, whatever it is you order. And then take care of the shipping, the postage, whether it's getting shipped just a few mile away or if it's going down the other end of England, So I take no part. What I'm trying to say is I take no part in taking the orders, delivering them. I'm not driving around in the Blotmobile delivering people's items, do you know what I mean? And I'm not taking returns if there's a problem, if there's, if there's a fault with an item, which there shouldn't be. Or if something doesn't fit you and you want a different size, I use a company that do all that for me. And the reason I do that is, if I was taking orders and having to post items and then take care of like any issues, I wouldn't have time to go out and do the camping and make the videos, and then there'd be no Blot Outdoor show, and then there'd be no merch. So you can see where I'm coming from, can't you? That's why that's why I use a company. So obviously them get their cut. Them's got all the machines that do the printing. Them are buying the products in, the t-shirts, the hoodies, and doing the print, and they're taking care of the deliveries and taking care of any issues. So, and then I get my cut, I got one guy, we're just waffling on now, guys, one absolute stroker, if you know what I'm talking about. He left us a comment saying, oh, I'm not buying anything off you. and I'm unsubscribing, you're clearly using that company, merchbitch.com. You're clearly using that company just so them do the printing for you and do everything, and then you just get your cut. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Why you some Columbo, mate? You know? Why you some mastermind? Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. I am using the company to take the orders, print items, deliver the items. That's exactly what I'm doing. You got that in one, Mandingo. Obviously, them get their cut, merchbitch.com. And then obviously, I'll get my cut. And then any items, because if you look on, guys, some of the T-shirts have got little Mick on. There's some that's got me and Mick on. There's a whiskey one that says rough and smooth at the same time, which obviously something that Mick said about 3 years ago now. So any designs that's got Mick on, he gets his cut as well. I always make sure Mick gets his cut of the ones that he's involved in or involved with. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, getting back to the question, if you want to get in touch, if you've got an issue and you're waiting for an item coming, use these two. There you go. 2 email addresses. One says something like, if you're on the shop, blotshop@outlook.com. And the other one, which I use to get in touch with them, is merchbitch@outlook.com. I can't remember. There they are there, guys. There's one. And there's the other one underneath. There's 2 emails. If you order something and you need to get in touch with the merch shop, don't message me, because I don't take the orders and I won't be able to answer your question about where your delivery is. So I hope that's answered that, guys. We've had a big crack. I've mentioned a couple of wallies. You better believe I have. I am now going to leave you with some fans clips. Keep sending them fans clips in, guys. I love to see them. I don't think there's been many this week, not as much as usual. So get them sent in for next week. Either email them as, you can email me them, which is blotoutdoors@outlook.com, blotoutdoors@outlook.com, or private message me through Instagram, and I will get you on next week's Blot Outdoor Show at the end on the fans clips. There you go then, guys. I have waffled far too much shite tonight. Once again, a massive thank you to my lovely granddaughter, Layla Rose. I love you, flower, for the little rum dingo. Please join me on the next video on Sunday night, which will be another serious stealth camp. You know what I'm talking about, and you know it makes absolute, complete, total sense. Rights.
Oh, matron.
If I ask you later, will you sell me your jawbone? Jawbone. Suit yourself then.
No! It's the glove of both.
Matron, it's the glove of self-love. No.
Matron, it's the glove of self-love.
Here, mate. Here, mate. Here, mate.
Oh, matron. Oh. Oh, matron.
matron. It's the glove of self-love. Oh.
Some chicorny weaver, some lysicles, and some fresh veg. That certainly is a meal fit for a mandingo. Mice.
Oh, matron. Oh.
You know what I'm talking about. This is the bloodhead Joshua. He's in the fucking mandingo.
Oh, matron. Oh, it's the glove of budgie love. Oh. Here, mate. Who you sell is your bake. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Hey, mate. Sell us your job on.
Oh. 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 Oh.
You know, it's Mac Turtle since Mike very nice.